All right, we should be live. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this. I want the 404 to be a JSON thing. Phoenix JSON 404. Oh, here we go. What did they say it was? It was in the endpoint, I think, right? Oh, it's in config. Render errors. Hmm. Handling 404s in controllers. This isn't what I want, but it will be good enough for now. I would like to my Phoenix APIs over to be just JSON 404 errors. I worded that so bad. Oh, that's it? That was easy. Mm. Sure. Perfect. Doing well today. Yeah, things seem to be doing pretty good today. Uh, this should now return back a error, JSON error. How are you doing, Squid? Oh, I guess because we're in dev, right? Or something else. I'm doing good today, thanks. That's good. That's good to hear. I'm guessing that like Maybe if I do this. Hmm. By default, Phoenix returns the status. So this is our default. This is supposed to be a JSON thing. Here's my config. Here's my config. I have this in my config, but I'm still getting HTML errors. Oh, fun. Debug errors. Okay, so it's just a matter of doing this. So what have you been up to, Squid? Just chilling, relaxing. I think they're guessing. Like I think Gemini is legitimately just guessing at what it thinks it possibly could be. I have noticed that Gemini guesses a lot. It also really hates um, arguments in domains. It will strip domain or like anything after the first like after the domain. It just kind of strips it out. settings. Ugh. Hmm. I'm about ready to give up on it for now. Yes, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Right, that's what I was doing. Series ID. Yeah. It's supposed to be returning the series ID. What is returning the series ID? Okay. There. Okay, so data is working. Oh, it's seasons, not season. It's like, why is that not working? Okay, now when I click on this, there we go. And we've got the date time, which we can be like today at 2:30 p.m. And then the languages is a big one. I need to make an API for that. Yeah. Go, and then we'll do a controller. There we go. I want to say that's what it was. Get language list. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to take a look at the language database here. This would be language ID, ISO code. Here we go. There's a reason why this is going to be done this way. Why it goes into the database, and it's yeah. Hey girl, you being delicious? I'm trying. Feeling a tiny bit fuzzy today. Like 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 brain wise, my brain is feeling fuzzy, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Funky? Hmm. I think I've got a big MRI coming up soon. So how have you been? I've I've seen some of your VODs from your stream. I've seen a couple of them. Um, I haven't really gotten to sit down and watch any of them, but I've noticed you're doing a lot of pixel art. It looks good. Ooh. Did I make user settings, or is that somebody else? Oh, this was them. Oh, here's user session. I have something to tell you. I stopped watching your YouTube videos because in a couple of them you were having a bad time with headaches the whole day. That made me really sad. Could not stand see you. Promise I'll watch your videos. Oh, it's all good, Funky. Um, the 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 headaches kind of suck, but at the end of the day, they're not too bad. They're very manageable. Although the headaches are gone. Also, yeah, I've been working on pixel art and even talking to a fox in space about it. Nice. Sounds like you're having the goods, right? Um, all in all, though, Funky, things are things are going really good. I think the doctors seem happy, or the doctor seems happy, which is important. Arguably the most important thing right now. um, uh, we're managing symptoms pretty good. You in a better light in your video yesterday. I saw it on X or Twitter, Twat, or whatever it's called now. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Um, yeah, I'm getting out for the daily walk, and the morning walk. Um, and it's been good. I need to fetch the list of audio languages that are supported. Be here. Thank God. I've gotta fix this as well, because this isn't gonna fly when we move over to actually doing this in production. Um, we should probably fix that as soon as I get this part here working. Languages. I have now headaches that I need ibuprofen type meds. Medicine. I'm happy that I just take one every 6 months or so. Not much, but when happens, yeah, I kind of go off. But for so Jenna ex, granted reasons. What in the code are you doing? Are you hacking the planet? No. Not hacking the planet, but I'll ex, I'll ex- I'll break down what I'm doing, and it'll make sense. Um, yeah, I'm actually not allowed to take ibuprofen. I can only take Tylenol or estromethaphone or whatever it's called. I've got the big Costco size bottle of it. But yeah, I'm not allowed to take anything but Tylenol or the generic Tylenol for headaches, because all the other ones can lead to adverse effects uh, with with other things. So yeah, they're like Tylenol only. No ibuprofen, no aspirin, no anything like that. Yeah. But it's all good. I just when I start getting a headache, I go take my temperature because I have to make sure that the headache is not caused by a fever, because if it's caused by a fever, I have to go to the hospital. Um and I'm not allowed to take Tylenol. Because Tylenol can lower fevers. And if I've got a fever, they want me to go into the ER with the fever. They don't want it to be lowered artificially from the Tylenol, and then it will make it harder for them to figure out what's going on. Internal server error. What? That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's why. What? It's there though. Did I have a list? Yeah. Is it? Oh, wait. Data. I know it should be coming through. What's name? Oh. Sorry, I just once I have this, there we go. Perfect. What's the stuff there? Languages. All right, I'll come back to that. In the meantime, I'll show you what I'm up to. And everything's broken right now for some reason. I'll figure that out. But so Reddit anime calendar. Where is it? So there's this calendar that has all the new animes that are coming up. But like this is wrong. There's two other animes that come out tomorrow on this service. And I don't think they come out at 9. I think they're coming out at 10. This used to be really, really well maintained, but unfortunately, um, there's the because it's entirely volunteer based. It's kind of fallen off as it gets more challenging to maintain effectively maintain, because of all the issues that you've got with all of these services not allowing you to query the database effectively to find out, hey, when are things coming out, and them being really shady about it and stuff like that. So we get this drift where things don't show up properly. So what if we just have our own system? And then why does it need to be about specifically anything in particular, right? We can have it for everything. Doesn't have to necessarily be for anime, but my first version of it is gonna be for anime. Okay, let's see if this what's going on here. There we go. By the way, this image is completely random. I have no idea what it's going to be every time. Right. And this is the part here that we're gonna build now. HTML drop down input. Ah, fuck. Why is W3 schools even still there? There it is. It's a select. So language, select, select. Then we've got and then we have options. Right? Yeah, okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a if what did I call it here? It was just languages, right? Yeah. So if we have languages, there. Then we do this. Oops. Okay. This needs to be a map here. Oh, actually, wait. If I'm controlling that, this always comes back with that. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. So we're just going to do this. Sorry. Languages.map, right? And then the map here will be language. And where did I put the last one? Oh, okay, I was doing it a little bit wrong. Language. Okay, so then this would be value equals language dot ID, and this would be language dot name. Oops. Okay, so apparently I am fat fingering something. Yeah, it's right there. We go to language controller here. We should be able to IO inspect. This is a test. Or did this not save? Well, this didn't save. I'm not seeing my languages. Oh no, there it is, right there. There it is. No, this is still 500 in. Well, at least I have an error now. Eight. Oh, that's why. Where was it? It was because I was doing it differently. Well, that's a problem. that's that's kind of a major problem. Okay, why are you why do this? Oops. There's my language list. Well, why is it continuing to call repetitively call this for some reason? Oh, wait, it's because we're not actually using it. Set languages. Oh, you know what? It probably wants me to have only one. Okay, well, this is a problem. This is a problem that we're going to have to fix, like right now. And we're going to do that by asking AI. This is calling the HTTP server. Could you explain why? The reason your server is being bombarded is an infinite loop of use effect. Oh, right. I guess that makes sense. Like, effectively it's saying, hey, because these change, we're going to continue doing that. Whatever. When really we only want it to happen once. There we go. No, it's still happening. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. And then Daisy UI. Select. Now let's see if it's actually populating. It's not. It didn't populate any of them. So for some reason, this doesn't want to work. I wonder if it's like the fact that like it hits it and it doesn't I don't know. Hmm. Because there's my select and here you can see it's completely empty. Right? Okay, so I wonder if this will work. Okay, that works. Okay, so my for loop is valid. Oops. Why do you think my options for the select are not loading? The data has been confirmed. Um, yeah, I suppose. I don't think that's it though, is it? Watch it be that. Hmm. Really, your map is returning undefined for every language. Exactly, the languages array is defined full of data. UI isn't showing because of how that is being held inside of the map function. in JavaScript arrow function. Oh, so this is the problem right here. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on here. See, this looks exactly the same. Minus some styling, but there was a difference. What did I do wrong? I don't see a difference. Hmm. Languages. Like straight up, I don't see the difference. Look, I organized it. I forgot to do that though. I forgot to do something. Ecto mix ecto dot gen migration. Update. Alter table. Episodes. Add number. Integer. Oh, wait. There we go. We're gonna have to move all of this stuff around too at some point. But we'll get to that eventually. There's my episode controller folder. Mm-hmm. Oops. There we go. Inspect params label. There we go. Now, if I do this and I do and save, which we're gonna have to do. Equals create create episode. React on like example. on click. Yeah. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. When we come back into here, I wonder if it would just be worth it just to do this for now. Yeah, there it is. And what we'll do is we're gonna do. We're wait. Oops, wrong one here. Yeah. Oh, right. The server's not running. Okay. Save. Okay. So if we I'm working with Preact and I'm creating a save for my form. Could you help me? Could you guide me through this really quick? Here is what I have. I have not really done this in so long. The nice thing is that you pick it up quite quickly. Okay, so if I just make that a type submit, that will that should just work then. And then an on submit create episode. That makes sense. And then we need to check right, we need the E. So this takes in E. Then we can do console.log E. E. Look at that. Perfect. We are going to do the preserve default. Prevents dialog from just closing immediately. If you want to handle errors, this gets the form data. And then this will do the post. Perfect. So this is effectively what it needs to look like. And here we go. Now we have an example. Nausea. 3 minutes before chemo. It's not it. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. A little bit of a sore throat right now. Ugh. Oh, that's why it looks off to me. It's like, why is this happening? I think I'll probably do this. But I want to make a utils function for this because it's going to get reused a lot, and this needs to be dynamic because if we're in if we're in if we're in dev, we want localhost 4000, and if we're in production, we want to just use slash, right? Right, that's what I was doing. I was like, there we go. Heartburn taken care of, hopefully, in the near future. Ooh. Okay, so now we have to decide what we want this to actually be structured like. So in this situation, I want to be able to add more of these here. So here we'll say const what? Here we go. Here we do this. It is so what we want to do here is this would be language count. But we want an array dot map got it in here already for the images. Right here. There we go. This is what we want. Language count. Or is it that we're removing one? Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't think I like this. Ooh, wait, no, this is very off. Oops. Ugh. That was almost a big mistake. It is this. Do language count. Then we do that. There we go. So now we can have more languages, right? And what we're going to do is here, if we say coming to up here, this becomes 2, and we spell const correctly. Perfect. So we know that that works, and we actually only want 1. For now. And then we want a button here. Um, 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 and then this would be on click. Date. On click. Language count. Set language count. Language count plus 1. What? Why is that even happening? That shouldn't be happening at all because like we've set it up so it just shouldn't happen. What the hell? Okay. Oh. Oh, I wonder if it's because episodes by itself is an error. Wait, why are we fetching from episodes at all? That's not a URL. That's supposed to be a post. And only when we complete the form. Oh. That's why. The button here is not of the correct type, I suppose. because this is supposed to be just, let's say, type equals button. Oops. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're getting places here. Although it does appear to be doing like it does this every time I do this. Oh, right, because it's a re-render. It's not a fetch. Because I've got it outside right there. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Now it's doing a refetch. Now what was I gonna do here? Close. And then show ID is series ID in this case. Is that right, or is it? No, it was. Perfect. We're making progress. Look at that. Perfect. I got excited because my brother called me. Nice. Hey, that's something to get excited about. How's your brother doing? Internal server error. What's going on now? Good is good. Happy to hear that. Oh, wait. I thought I made that. Oh, I really didn't. Def new. Um, do. Happy that he is okay. I'm happy he is okay as well. Do, 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 do. There are 3. Key ID not found in empty list. Yeah. Okay. So we need io dot spect params. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. For now. Look at that. We got a episode controller. Show ID is 5. Perfect. So this would be show ID. We can do show ID. Brilliant. But it's not sending the actual data itself. So the data is not showing up on the server. So if I click this is our post payload. No, the server. No. Oh. Series ID shows up. Nothing else is. So next we've got a effectively do that. My thing, you do my thing and hope you don't break the world, but hacking it. All right. Well, have a good one, Funky. It's good to hear from you. Mm-hmm. Save. Still struggling with that ID. What about the router here? There's the show ID, yeah. Oh, it's just complaining it's unused. Yeah, that's fine. We need to now go and grab um the 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 show. Then we want to create our episodes. But we're not actually getting episode data here for some reason. So let's troubleshoot that now. Oh, right, because none of these have names. This is my bad. Name. In this one, we're going to call this name of season. Language. Am I not running the server or something like that? Oh, I totally wasn't. I just want get show. Oh, I forgot to do an alias, that's why. Mhm. Head episode. Season, oh, we need one more here. So number. There we go. What we want here is now form data. This is how we can test stuff. I do miss having a debugger so much. It's one of the things I really enjoy about game dev is that you get a debugger. My form data is coming back null. But we're relearning stuff. My form data is null at the moment. Could you help me figure out why? Actually, form data isn't likely null. It just looks empty. Null, empty, whatever. It's not supposed to be. Log it directly. When your save might still be failing. Even if the log looks empty, there are two specific issues in your code causing the null behavior in your payload. Mismatched keys in your payload object. In your HTML, your inputs are named. They must match exactly. That I get, but if I do this, will that fix the problem that I'm having? I wonder. Because like right now, as far as I can tell, it looks like I'm not actually like the form data is not coming out anywhere, right? And that's what I'm looking to resolve for, right? Oh, it's there. Oh, okay. Original release date. There we go. We don't really care about the season ID. We do care about this season, release date, language ID, URL. Oh, fuck. We've got to have multiple URLs if we're going to do multiple languages. Yeah, because actually, no. Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll and them all support multiple languages on one URL. Okay. Okay. And then if we go to here, we want to do this ends up being wrong because what we want from here is the language 0, language 1. Huh. What happens if we take the what happens if I take the the extra name out? But if I just name these all language. Okay, so that has its own that has a set of issues as well. So we do actually need the language like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do for form data here. This is oops. Array dot um, language. Here we go. And then if we do this, console.log payload, There's our payload. And we'll do languages. I think maybe no, we'll leave show ID out. We don't need to. We're already passing it, so it doesn't matter. Beautiful. Okay, now to solve this problem. There we go. We didn't do anything with the data, but it's there, right? So it came in. So if we come over to here and we do IO inspect params, label params. When we do the save, we come back here, we can see it's not showing. I'm guessing that there's a different variable that I need to pass here. I'm sending the data to this Phoenix controller, but the params is going to be getting it. Is that actually going to be required? Oh, please don't tell me that's actually required. That'd be such a piss off. It was required. It was required. But we've got the we've got the data now, so we can start adding shows. The URL is not correct. Oh, it's because I did episode URL. There we go. So now we've got all the data, right? If I come here, I hit save, it sends it, and come back here, and because I did this, um, we're not seeing it in the in there we go. Example.com. Perfect. The time needs to be fixed because that's not correct. Here is the release date. It was I think we would need to uh I need to get the user's time zone added to the release date here. Do, 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 do. Um, hmm. This is literally that is really this is not right. Um, if I put a naive date time into a new date, I know that you can do something with just pushing the naive date time into a date time object to add the time zone or something along that lines. I'm looking to do this on the client side in JavaScript. There it is. I don't actually care about it being in that. Do I need to do the to ISO string on the JS side, or can I ignore that? Okay. Here we go. Does this look correct for a recent BTC time? Perfect. Okay, so now that we've verified that everything's coming through correctly, we can come into here and we can start actually building this out. So we've got the episode URL, the languages, the release date, the season number, and the show ID. So now, I think, I think, I think I should put on lunch. Okay, so mm, okay, so we need to add an episode. There's an episode, then there's an episode languages, and then there's this. Wait, what? Episode languages doesn't have Hey Rita. Uh, um um hmm. How are things? Tired? Yes, it's pretty late over there, right? Too much lots of hours nonstop. Too much in fact. Oof. I don't know if I'd be able to do it anymore. I'm very tired. It sounds like you need a rest, man. This isn't correct. Mm. I know that I will begin with another long project. Oof. It never ends, right? Right now the chemo's got me all over the place. So like where I'd usually be able to go, I'd be able to stream all day now and just work. And now it's like with the chemo and the and everything going on in the brain, it's just like I get pretty tuckered out at around the 2 hour mark, which I'm getting close to. So I don't know. Who's that? One sec. Hello? Lots of years of suffering, but I think that everything has a nice finish. Uh, you need to take a bit of a breather, my friend. Just at least a little bit of a breather. What time is it over there? Well, it's not as late as I thought it was. Still late, though. I know that your work is phenomenal. From what I've seen of your work, it's very, very good. So you have worked so hard and you deserve a break. But I also completely understand the desire not to. I'll give you my last plugins for you. Oh. After to market uh technical tools. I like technical tools. Before, sorry. Dope. Uh, I'd love to take a look. I'm just working on a website to have a calendar for the to so I can and post so I can have a calendar that has all my shows on it that I wanted to watch. When you send it, is it cool if I stream it? The learning? Maybe we can do it together. I will advise you. Sweet. I'm down for that. I'll learn a lot. I'm going to learn so much. Do do do. There, I sent you an email. uh, today has launched his multiplayer game at 6. It seems to be successful. Ooh, what is it? I think I'm a bit out of the loop on that one. Horror. Oh, it's a horror game. Is it evil? It's Evil Nun, right? Maybe. No, I definitely got the wrong person then. Escape to the Moon multiplayer. Oh, I haven't. I wasn't on the Steam page. I found. Ooh, one sec. Steam. Now that's not it either. Why is this being is it escape or escape to moon? Escape to the moon. Oh, okay, that works. I'm gonna post this on all of the socials. Here.
Let's have a strong start. See the Earth and its atmosphere? Yeah, that's not actually a planet. It's a flat circle way off in the distance. Cute, and from the play area, it totally sells it. And yes, the Sun, same deal. Flat Earth confirmed. The lunar surface, not actually the moon. It's from an asset pack called Rural Australia, with all the vegetation stripped out and the colors desaturated. The draw distance on the moon from far away, it's not even lit. It's the same model repeated several times with the shadows baked directly into the texture. That's why they all face
Naturally, you've got to do it. Plain Earth, the new and the moon now.
the same direction. If you rotated it, the baked shadows would give the whole trick away. That slime tank you always see in the background, up close it's the real thing, but from far away it's just a flat image of the tank slapped right there. Honestly, the whole game is full of little tricks like this. I love placing landmarks you can see from a distance that later turn out to be actual levels you're going to explore. Here's what this area looks when you are actually playing it, and here's the same area seen from the distance, in two different levels. So let's go back to the very beginning. Top games are having a golden age right now, but there's a whole generation of players who only know what's called friends love games. That's exactly why I think together Moonscape needs to exist. And look, there's nothing wrong with games like Repo, Pig, or Are We There Yet? And the Roblox Rainbow Islands, okay, I do have a problem with that. But now that the top games are this popular, where are the
I do think it's kind of funny that and sad at the same time because there was layoffs involved in this. But that Epic took too long to get out Unreal Engine for Fortnite, that Roblox conquered the 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 what's that thing? I want to say it was the meta thing, right? Where it's like what Meta was trying to do with VR, but for just games in general.
top games with tight, carefully designed linear levels? That's where together Moonscape comes in. This is a very straightforward game. I think it's the most honest trailer I've ever made, because the game is exactly what you see in the trailer. Two astronauts trying to escape the moon, traveling through different locations with really carefully crafted level design, puzzles, and challenges, but also plenty of room for humor. A lot of room for humor. So yeah, if you're into game development, stick around because you're going to see how all of this was built from scratch. How I optimized Unreal Engine 5 to run on a toaster, the design philosophy, the playtest, the voice acting headaches, the painful journey of writing the
The getting Unreal to work on a toaster is a big one.
script, and well, how very possibly, if this game doesn't do at least reasonably well, it might be the end of my 15-year-old career as a game developer forever. I have to complain about something. This isn't my first code project. Over 17 years ago, when I still had hair and was in college, I released Barcelona for Left 4 Dead 2. Funnily enough, it's still my most successful project to date, with millions of downloads, even though I've never seen a single cent from it since it's a free mod. But it always left me with an unfinished business sensation. I wanted to make co-op games, but honestly, I didn't know how.
The Ox is not the product or the situation with the promise working for free money to little kids. Yeah, no, it's Roblox is a really sketchy service, and if I had kids, I would not want them playing Roblox. There have been way too many predators, and their mismanaging of taking care of predators is a big thing. And then yeah, the money split is horrible from my understanding. Yeah. I think we would have been in a better spot if Fortnite won that one. Yeah. I think if Fortnite won the won that war, then yeah, I think the world would have been a better spot, to be honest.
Making online co-op games is incredibly hard, or rather, it's hard if you want to do it right. I simply
This is
don't
true.
have the technical knowledge, or honestly, the balls, to face the final boss of game development, the netcode. I have shipped 4 games back to back, and I wanted to explore new genres, but I had no idea which direction to go. So I did what any sane person would do. I started a hyper niche game dev podcast that nobody would watch to inspire other devs and myself. That's where I met two people who genuinely shaped what came next, David Lozano and Kiko Martinez.
It is very hard
David
always.
absolutely
It
crushed
really
it
can be.
with the cop game Bread and Fred. The others have a really pragmatic approach.
Oh, I own that game. I own this one. I played it with my girlfriend.
Absolutely crushed it with the cop game Bread and Fred. The others have a really pragmatic approach to making puzzle games that work well for them for years. No big marketing push needed. So I thought, that's it.
Well, yeah, a little
The
bit.
secret to success without going viral is making a cop puzzle game. And yes, I know.
Yeah. I haven't done anything super impressive or anything like that, but like, I don't know. The Unreal netcode stuff's not too bad. I'm sure that if I get deeper into it, it becomes more challenging. But like, I don't know. I didn't find it all that challenging. Like there was times where it was like, oh, I've forgotten the flow. But other than that, it's, I don't know. It feels pretty straightforward. The hard part for me is like the rollback stuff. Because like I understand the netcode side fairly decently. Like that makes sense to me. But like the executing on the game code side is that's usually where I get stuck. Yeah, I don't know. Years ago, I remember a random night watching you code with netcode. Yeah, yeah. I might have been working on some of the LAPD stuff because I did netcode for that. So like I had I got the lobby system working. He really wanted to use a plugin for it, and I was just like, "There's no point." No, no. We actually played it through Steam. You know, I did a full lobby and everything. We joined up together and we played it through Steam. It worked flawlessly. Now that's only 2 people, right? So you're right. It was only testing, but like it was testing in a prod environment kind of thing, right? So that was pretty easy. It took a little bit of like troubleshooting. No, it's because like I don't remember what was going on. There was something to do with the lobbies that it wasn't working quite the way that I wanted it to. But for the most part, what I did is I have the 2 computers, right? My stream PC and my regular PC, and I had 2 Steam accounts so I could test locally effectively. And then once I got that working, I sent over the build to my buddy, and then he played at his house and I played at my house, and we had our match. It was just like a running around. Like we didn't have like all the different stuff enabled and everything like that, but it worked, and we would pick our sides and stuff like that. I gotta say though, the Steam stuff, like integrating the Steam session stuff, that was like surprisingly easy. I thought it was going to be much more challenging. I was surprised at how easy that is. Yeah. Well, the biggest issue with netcode is that you really don't want to do netcode in blueprints. Oh, that's a good idea. Arguably probably a better idea than locking yourself to Steam. Cuz what the Epic one supports console as well, right? So that being said, right, like my understanding is that you can almost drop in replacement the Steam one with the Epic one. I haven't looked into it, so don't hold me to that. Yeah, because I think Epic supports um crossplay on consoles and some other stuff too. Inside of theirs and Steam.
I know that We Were Here series exist. I've played them all and I genuinely love most of them. You should too. But personally, I prefer games with less code entering and more level exploration. Less from the room, more open-ended.
Yeah.
That's the seed of Together, Moonscape. Well, that and this video by Juniper Depp, go follow her, she's incredible. In the video, she talked about how
She actually is great. I watch some of her stuff sometimes. Yeah.
36% of Steam sales come from co-op games. while those games only make up to 6% of all titles in the platform. Developing a co-op game was looking like a solid bet to me. Development was absolute chaos. Weeks just to get two players connected in any form and moving around the same great world without bugs. Designing netcode is brutally hard for one very simple reason. You don't need to understand every system to make a simple single player game. But with netcode, until you understand all of it, you can even make a simple game work. You either get it completely or things just break. There's no middle ground. So you can imagine how things went at first. Fires everywhere, bugs everywhere, and a whole lot of frustration. Eventually, with a lot of help from my Twitch and YouTube community, yes, I developed all my games live on stream, this one included, the game slowly started coming together. Physical objects you could pick up and down, a multiplayer interaction system, animations, respawns. At that stage, I just need to test a couple of design concepts to validate the whole idea. I designed 3 puzzles, fairly complex ones, more mid-game level than tutorial, and run playtests at the university where I work with students just to see if the whole thing actually held up. Yeah, everything was grey and ugly, but when the players weren't hitting progress blocking bugs, they were having fun. A lot of fun. In fact, watching those playtests, I saw players having more fun than I've ever seen anyone have with any of my games in 15 years. Single player games get played like this, but co-op games get played laughing and messing around with someone you actually care about. Those playtests validated the whole project. It made sense to build a full game.
This is very true. I'll have to talk to my buddies about it. Almost 2 years of work. Oh God. I don't even want to think of how long this would take me to build. Way too long. It looks like a big map for a solo project too. It looks like he did a really good job. Oh, he is okay, he's doing all the consoles too. Nice. What's it I that's got to be quite the undertaking to do like Xbox. Actually, I guess Xbox isn't too bad from my understanding because it's largely just a Windows PC, right? PlayStation might be interesting. Oh yeah, he's got quite a number of games. Oh, I didn't see the Switch. Maybe it was being covered up. Or I just missed it. That's impressive. Baked lighting makes such a big difference. Uh together together moon Where's the Oh, wait, can I not wish list it? Oh no, there it is. Today finish a game. This is awesome goal. Yeah. Well, right now I'm working on I just really wanted a calendar to track the shows that I'm watching, or at least trying to watch, or whatnot. So, um, I'm building a service for it. I need to build some more single player games though. I need to just start pumping out single player games. Honestly. But I always come up with like multiplayer ideas, and then my biggest issue, like one of the things that I always get stuck on is like the world building and like level design and um and graphics, which to me is the truly difficult part. All the stuff that like the graphics and everything like that, setting all that up correctly. But I think if I sit down and just keep going at it, I'll get there. But mm, I think I think I think my friend, I need to rest. I also need to rest. You take care and have a good sleep, my friend. Um uh uh thanks for stopping by. It was great chatting with you, man. All right, I'm gonna call it here too. I'm uh I'm in need of a rest. Night, everyone. I'm gonna go probably take a nap. Ciao, man. Tell your friend that I say congratulations on his game. It looks really good. Really good. I'm I'm gonna try and save up and buy it. A little strapped for cash at the moment. With the B with the with how things are going right now. But you know, right. Bye everyone.